Shot. That's an excellent cricket shot. He gets 4 for it. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a 6. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It is also good for batting. Good shot for a single. Excellent running between the wickets. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Beautiful bowling, hitting the right legs. These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform. And the batting power play comes to an end. Oh, that's a wide delivery. Even the keeper couldn't get to it. Missing his line there. Wide signalled. By signalled. No ball called. Oh, he's lost that one. That's huge. No chance for any fielder to cut that off. Don't think the bowlers have been able to hit the right length consistently. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Ah, that's a beautiful shot. And in the gap too. That was a good ball and equally well played by the batsman. Magnificent striking from the batsman. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Beautiful bowling, hitting the right legs. Last ball coming up. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Pace bowler into the attack. Oh, that's a good connection for the batsman. That's what you call good fielding, saving crucial runs for his team. High in the air. Got him. That's a loose shot by the batsman. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Change in angle, bowler coming over the wicket. Got him, that's a stunner, out for a duck. This will go down as one of their best wins after the tournament that has thrown absolutely everything at them. This is their moment and they deserve every bit of it. A warm welcome to one and all. Thank you for joining us. It's a beautiful morning and we are sure it's going to be a very high intensity game. These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform.
Ladies and gents, please stand up for the national anthems.
Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. Out come the openers, cheered by a good crowd in. Pace bowler into the attack. Bowler has the new ball. We're all set to go for the first ball of the innings. Good shot for a single. That's an excellent throw. He decided to bowl that from round the wicket. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. But it seems like the bowler prefers to bowl from this end. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. Batsman losing his concentration there. That's hit hard. That's hit for 6. That's a great shot. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. Spinner brought into the attack. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Oh, he has put that down. He'd be disappointed with himself there. Decided to bowl that from round the wicket. Pushed in the gap. Batsman will look to get some valuable runs here. Change in angle, bowler coming over the wicket. Oh, well bowled and smart piece of stumping by the keeper too. And yes, he gets his man. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. Decided to bowl that from round the wicket. Good shot for a single. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. Turned away for a single. It'd be interesting to see what pace he'll bowl at. And the batting power play comes to an end. That's gone high. That's dropped. And the ball just slipped through his fingers and there's nothing he can do about it now. Looks in good batting form. Loose shot and the fielder pulls off a beauty. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Bowler is fired up, looks good to get another scalp. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman for a maximum. He has hit that exactly where he wanted to. Decided to bowl that from round the wicket. Good shot for a single. Good game awareness. He was covering the throw well. Tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Edged and gone. Smart bowling. And there comes the famous salute. Wonderful to watch. It's very important as a bowler to make the batsman play. But that's going to be for all right. Sweet timing. Lovely timing. Ball hitting the sweet spot. Pace bowler now into the attack. He's not going to miss out on those. Came around quickly to cover the throw. Slim pickings at the moment. The batsmen need to up the gear a bit. Good shot for a single. Lucky not to have conceded more runs. Oh, that's found the edge of the bat. Good delivery. Good backing up by the fielder. Shows how involved he is in the game. Well, that is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Perfect timing. This must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. He didn't get any timing on that one. Bullseye! What a throw! Flat and fast! Good shot for a single. Not acceptable. This is just not right. Basic misfield like this can really cost them a lot. The captain would definitely feel let down by that effort. Fielders are expected to support the bowler. Need to keep things really tight. Turned away for a single. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Well, he has to bowl that one again. But that's going to be for all right. Sweet timing. The crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. I tell you what, that shot looks even better in the replay. Lovely timing. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Beautiful placement. He knows exactly where the fielders are. I know he's a fierce competitor and doesn't shy away from a challenge, but that is just crossing the line, I think. Last ball coming up. Very good running between the wickets. Good stop. Saved a certain boundary. End of the first inning won't be long before we resume this thrilling contest. The fielding side looks warmed up. The bowler has the new ball. We're all set to go for the first ball of the innings. Impressed by the field sets by the captain is making the batsman play false shots. Beauty from batsman losing his concentration there. Oh, beats the edge and the batsman's played all around that one. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Good shot for a single. You need to be extra cautious while running on an overthrow, and that's the reason why. Oh, that's a good delivery, right on the money. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Oh, that's a beauty of a delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Oh, that's a beauty of a delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. Well, the captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. Well, that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. That's beautifully done. Great stumping. Beautifully bowled, and the batsman has to go. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The close-in fielder should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. Up in the air. Got him. That's a stunner. Out for a duck. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Impressed by the field sets by the captain is making the batsman play false shots. That's high in the air. Got him, that's a stunner, out for a duck. Oh, that's a hat-trick. It's one of the greatest highs for any bowler. The bowler is fired up, looks good to get another scalp. Got him, that's a stunner, out for a duck. And there comes the famous salute. Wonderful to watch. The close-in fielder should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. That's superb piece of keeping. And yes, he gets his man. 5-wicket haul for this man. What a performer he is. The bowler's got his tail up. Terrific bowling that. Stumped brilliantly by the keeper. And that's confirmed by the umpires. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. It's very important as a bowler to make the batsman play. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. Batsman losing his concentration there. Good shot for a single. Ah, that's a good throw, straight into his hands. The batters need to start taking a few risks now. Scoring rate at the moment is a crawl. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Good bowling, it beats him, all ends up. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Superb delivery, can't do much with that. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Oh, that's a beauty of a delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. What a peach of a delivery. That could have troubled most batsmen in the world.
Seja